I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to cyberspace. Oh yes indeed, it's an unknown location. And today we're going to listen to the tribe whine, cry, snivel, and bellyache about Dr. Dave disparaging his good name. What good name is that, tribe? Nobody knows you. Nobody knows what you look like. What are you babbling about, my man? But at any rate, sit back, listen, and enjoy, tribe.
Hey, I got to ask you something. I keep seeing people saying in the chat about Dr. Dave making videos about me all of a sudden.
Well, he's taking my license. Yeah.
I don't watch his channel, and I can't stomach. I don't have the time to watch his channel. I mean, all the time I spend, I spend pretty disordered amount of time online in general with you and with the places I'm at. I don't have time to watch his garbage with the other parts that I got to do in life. But I'm kind of concerned about that. If anyone knows any details about that, I'd appreciate to enlighten me about what he's claiming against me now online and apparently disparaging my name.
Hey, tribe, what are you babbling about, my man? Are you sitting leg on leg over there or hoof on hoof? I don't know your name. How could I disparage your name? I don't know anything about you. You are crazier than Goat Boy. You know what? The two of you make a perfect couple. Putting both of you together, you still don't come up with half an idiot. How lovely is that?
I'm just curious if he's doing anything that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, everything he does needs to be addressed.
But he's talking about me. You say he's verbally attacking me, huh? It is a mortal sin, Thrown out of his apartment, conspiring. Oh, really? He thinks so, huh? I'm not. I don't want him thrown out of his apartment. I'm not trying to do that. If I was trying to do that, it would have already happened. So maybe make it very clear to him. I have no intent of doing that. I wouldn't want to see him. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see him homeless. Maybe he's storing things there that I don't feel that's really safe for his neighbors, but it has nothing to do with him occupying his apartment. So it's nothing about him. There's nothing here with AT or Vegas at all. I'm speaking for myself as my own man here, that he's saying harmful untruths about me online, and I take exception to that.
Look, Brainiac, like I stated before, I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. What the hell untruths am I talking about? Oh, you're butthurt because I said you're a babbling, blubbering buffoon of a bird brain? Or did you get upset because I called you an idiot, imbecile, and moron? Which was it, sweetheart? Spit it out.
I'm wondering, it's the way the universe works. There's always a price to pay for everything you do.
Oh yeah, that is like truth right there.
And I'm kind of wondering if sometimes you're called upon to execute the will of the universe. I'm just wondering if that's one of our times here.
It could be.
Yeah, because he's been attacking Audit Them consistently and repeatedly for quite some time now, and it shows he's had no sign of being of ending these attacks or redeeming his ways in any way. Therefore, I feel like we need to compel him to do what's probably in the best interest of the community and everyone at large, as well as himself. is to come clean on these things, and if not, then there has to be a consequence for those types of misdeeds that he's continually committing against us.
So let me get this straight, tribe. You think you're going to compel me to change my ways for the better of the community? What community is that? The Frauditor community? You and Goat Boy are so butthurt. May I recommend a tube of my maximum strength butthurt cream? It's the social media formulation. It's guaranteed to work. It works on idiots, imbeciles, morons, simpletons, and buffoons. I'll send you a tube for free.
Individually and collectively. So as a collective response isn't necessarily a conspiracy. A collective response is that he's attacked each of us individually and at the same time. So what might appear as a collective response is actually a concerted response because of a concerted attack against specific individuals. And I believe that he's gone a little too far in doing this here. And Vegas, you reached out to Dr. Dave and gave him, about the most honorable opportunity for redemption I've ever seen on the internet. And you even requested people like me to bite their tongues and just hold fast for what you're doing, which we did. Even Saul, for goodness sakes, we all complied for a higher purpose, right? And it seemed like, everything you did was right. When it ended, it seemed like everything was executed appropriately and everything would be in harmony again. But instead, Dr. Dave did the most dishonorable thing any man could do, which, automatically demotes him from being a man, and has caused more grief and disorder within our community and strife for people that are trying to help freedom. And I see that as he's trying to collectively attack everyone by doing this and using his resources, his reputation, his assets, and his channel to do bad things to us.
There he goes again, talking about the community of freedom. What the hell are you talking about? You think that this idiot on the screen right here is for freedom? He's for doxing. That's all he's about. Have you ever listened to his phone calls when he calls up the city workers? He gets pissed off because he can't get a name. And then he's going to request that FOIA. Oh, and then he's going to lose his mind and try to get the clerk fired. You're in the wrong business, tribe. I don't know what you do for a living, but you should stick to that and stay away from these live streams. It's not healthy for you, my man.
Yeah.
And the way he's attacked my name, when I've done no ill will towards him or anyone else, is something that needs to be addressed, I feel.
I don't feel bad what happens to him now because, hey, we tried everything we could to be nice to the fucking guy. So, he's got what's coming to him, you know what I mean? Whatever happens to him, happens to him.
You freaking clown. You exposed every single piece of personal information you could find about me, and you're trying to be nice to me? No shit. I hate to really see if you were my enemy what you'd do to me. But you're a little clown. You're a little Las Vegas clown.
He's also engaged in obvious libel, and also in very defamatory comments that could be looked at as racist and otherwise, and very clearly to be against certain groups. And it troubles me that he's still got a voice like that on the internet when we're held to such a high scrutiny of censorship, right? And appropriateness of our language, that he can get away with such gross, displays of antisocial and it just, I don't know what the other would be, sociopathic behavior. I'm looking at it a different way, though. I think that, collectively that we speak as a community, that, attack against the community and what we stand for is what he's really doing. And that type of thing, if any kind of speech needs to be silenced, it's that kind of hate speech that he engages in regularly and unchecked. And I think it's time for us to audit him, and in a big way, based on the language he uses, because the language he uses, I could say that's clearly by well-established law could be construed as hateful and inflammatory.
The Tribe, another weak-minded idiot that likes to play the race card. There's nothing racist about calling you an idiot, imbecile, or moron, or a friend of a goat herder, or even if I did call you a goat herder. That's not racist. You are so far out of your mind. You're really out in left field. So far out in left field, you're out of the ballpark, moron.
And even insightful in some ways.
Yeah.
So, but that's not for me to decide. That's speculation that may be, it may be corroborated by facts, and it may be something that could be, might cause him a little bit of pause in what he's doing. But I think the primary goal here is I wish no harm on Dr. Dave. I wish him to be able to live in happiness there with his life, liberty, and property unharmed and unmolested. I do, however, believe that he does not have the right to engage in the type of hate speech and chilling behavior that he's done throughout our entire community. And he's also targeted against certain groups of people based on their either their ancestry or their beliefs. And that's also uncalled for in every way. And, we're open about expressing those beliefs, but not about, disparaging people because of them. And this is something where it's become a real troubling trend that he's been able to get away with for a little too long. And I feel that the tax on me now is brought it to the fact that he's been emboldened that he thinks he can do it to everyone. So if he can do it to me, just an audience member from Vegas Valley, not really even a content creator, then who else is he going to attack? Anyone out there could just be automatically a target of him at will, and no one's going to do anything to protect or stop him from doing that to you. So in a way, I feel that there's almost a duty that he needs to be held accountable for what he's doing, and he needs to stop.
He does, man.
The Tribe is a real idiot, isn't he? Oh, Dr. Dave's talking about this and he's talking about that. I haven't mentioned anyone's name over here, Tribe. I don't know your real name. How could I possibly be disparaging your good name? I'd like to know a little bit more about you, baby boy. Why don't you send me an email and tell me all about yourself? I bet we could be real good friends.
He does. He's messing with people's lives. He doesn't see it, but he is. He really is.
Well, the fact is that nobody's checking him on it, and I don't believe that he's following the rules of anything. I think he just left unchecked, and I think that we need to pay a little bit more awareness to what he's doing and what he's actually doing.
You need to film his ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could be done. I just find that I'm disturbed by what he's done because I have never done anything to create any kind of content against him. The only thing I've ever directed towards Dr. Dave was the invitation to a debate on Audit Them's channel, and he basically ignored me and said I was not worth his time. But he sure has time to make hate videos about me, doesn't he?
Well, there you have it, good folks. Stupid is as stupid does. And I'll tell you what, the Tribe wants to hang out with his good buddy Goat Boy, also known as Anthony Lopez. So let it be, like the Beatles used to sing, no doubt about it. But hey, Tribe, I haven't disparaged your good name because I don't know your name. The hell are you talking about? I haven't put your picture up here because I don't have one. Go back to school, learn something, and stop screwing around with me. Yeah, that's the best thing for you to do, baby boy. But in the meantime, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, like these two idiots, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.